Did you know that Americans consume more than 2.5 billion pounds of pickles every year? That's right, pickles are practically a national snack, and it all starts with a tiny cucumber seed planted in the soil. Today, we're going to take you on a journey from seed to jar, showing you exactly how these crunchy, tangy cucumbers become the pickles we love. Buckle up, because farming ain't just about dirt and water. It's a science, an art, and a whole lot of heart. Pickled cucumbers, better known as pickles, have been a kitchen staple in homes across America for centuries. These briny bites of goodness pack a punch of flavor that we can't seem to get enough of. But behind every jar on the grocery store shelf lies a fascinating process that starts on a farm, out in the dirt. That's right, before they're soaking in that tangy brine, these cucumbers go through a journey that starts right here on the farm. And today, we're taking you along for the full ride, from planting those little seeds in the soil all the way to sealing them up in jars. Ready to learn the secrets of how your favorite pickles are made? Let's get to it. Now, it all starts with the seed. Cucumbers don't just magically appear, they're planted. Farmers use specialized sowing machines to make sure these tiny seeds get placed at just the right depth. Too deep, and they won't grow. Too shallow, and the elements could wipe them out before they even have a chance. These machines plant rows and rows of seeds with precision, giving each one the perfect start to grow into a strong, healthy plant. But planting is just the beginning. Once those seeds are in the ground, farmers have to keep a close watch on them. It's kind of like raising a kid. You can't just plant the seed and walk away. Regular watering, soil care, and making sure they get enough sunlight are key to ensuring these seeds sprout into young plants. Any slip-ups in this stage could mean no cucumbers down the line, and no cucumbers means no pickles, and nobody wants that. Now, this next part might surprise you. Bees are essential to farming cucumbers. Without them buzzing around and doing their pollination thing, our cucumber plants wouldn't produce nearly as much. The bees transfer pollen from flower to flower, helping fertilize the plants so they can produce those crispy cucumbers. So every time you crunch down on a pickle, remember, you've got a bee to thank for that. Once the bees have done their part, it's time for the plants to grow up. Slowly but surely, those tiny saplings stretch out, reaching for the sun, and begin their transformation into full-grown cucumber plants. During this growth phase, the plants need just the right balance of water, nutrients, and care to thrive. It's a delicate dance between nature and the farmer's steady hand. One bad storm or dry spell, and the whole crop could be in jeopardy. After weeks of nurturing, we finally reach the part where those cucumbers are ready to be picked. Now, on smaller farms, the harvesting process is often done by hand. Farmers go row by row, carefully plucking each cucumber off the vine. It's hard work, especially under the hot sun, but nothing beats the satisfaction of seeing those bright green cucumbers piling up in baskets. To protect workers from the heat, many farms now have systems in place like portable shade tents or cooling vests. It's all about working smarter, not harder. But on larger farms, automation is the name of the game. Massive machines roll through the fields, grabbing cucumbers by the dozens and conveying them into storage bins. This method cuts down on labor costs and makes the process faster, but some argue that nothing beats the quality of a hand-picked cucumber. Either way, the goal is the same: gather up as many cucumbers as possible, as quickly and efficiently as you can. Now, just to put things in perspective, the US isn't the only country crazy about cucumbers. In fact, China is the largest producer of cucumbers in the world, pumping out a whopping 77 million tons every year. That's more cucumbers than most of us could ever dream of eating in a lifetime. Before our cucumbers can start their journey into the pickle jar, they need a good scrub down. These bad boys are washed thoroughly to remove dirt, pesticides, and any other debris they've picked up along the way. It's a crucial step because you want clean cucumbers going into that brine. No one likes a dirty pickle. After washing, it's all about quality control. Workers sort through the cucumbers, handpicking the best of the bunch. Only the firmest, most perfect cucumbers get selected for pickling. Any that are bruised, too small, or otherwise imperfect are set aside. We're talking about prime pickle material here, folks. Now the fun part begins. The cucumbers are placed in large vats where they soak in a flavorful brine for anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks. This brine usually contains a mix of water, vinegar, salt, and spices. It's this magical mixture that gives pickles their signature tangy flavor. The longer they sit in the brine, the stronger the taste. Once the brining is done, the cucumbers, now pickles, are handled with care. Heavy machinery takes over to safely transfer the pickles from the vats to the next stage without damaging them. After all, these pickles are delicate at this point and need to be treated with kid gloves. Next up is slicing. For all you sandwich lovers out there, this is the part where cucumbers get sliced into those perfect, even pickle slices we know and love. Machines take care of the slicing, and each piece is placed into jars filled with preserving liquid, ensuring the pickles jars are sealed, they're labeled and packed, ready to be shipped off to stores across the country. The journey that started with a tiny seed in the ground ends here, with a jar of pickles that's ready to hit the shelves and eventually And believe it or not, pickles aren't just a tasty snack. They're good for you too. Pickles are loaded with probiotics, which are great for your gut health. Plus, they're packed with water, so they help keep you hydrated. Some even say that pickles can help regulate blood sugar levels. So next time you're munching on a pickle, just remember, you're doing your body a favor. Not all pickles are created equal. Different companies have their own methods for adding spices and seasonings to their brine. Some add dill, some add garlic, and others even throw in some hot peppers for an extra kick. The result? A pickle experience that varies depending on where you buy it. And then there's the debate, whole pickles or sliced pickles? Whole pickles tend to be blockier and have that signature bumpy skin, while sliced pickles are usually smoother and cut thinner. Both have their unique charm. It just depends on what you're in the mood for. And there you have it. From a tiny seed planted in the dirt to that tangy crunch in your mouth, the journey of a pickle is truly something special. So next time you reach for a jar, remember the care and effort that went into bringing those pickles to life. And hey, if you've never tried a pickle before, what are you waiting for? Go out there and grab a jar. Don't forget to subscribe and tell us in the comments, what's your favorite type of pickle?